Well, hello my Creekside friends. This is Miss Boo. Hope you guys are all doing well. So here's a really a fun project to do springtime. It's summer coming up soon as well. So thought we'd do some whimsical abstract like flowers. And this is inspired by Wassily Kandinsky, a Russian artist. And he did an art piece called Concentric Circles, which are circles starting from large, going smaller and smaller. So here in the center of each flower are different size circles, starting with larger ones and then layering it up with smaller circles, okay? And then you have the Sharpie to create the whimsical abstract like flowers, all right? The more patterns and designs you do, the better it's going to look, all right? So what we're going to need for this project are 2 sheets of paper. You can do 2 printer papers, or if you have construction paper, you can use that as the main sheet for your artwork, but printer paper you will need to use for the circles, okay? And you're going to need Sharpies. Now, 2 types of Sharpies. We have the thick ones, okay, the ones you normally kind of use for the artwork, and actually it's the fine point, and then you have the ultra fine, which is the really super thin ones. Okay, now if you don't have this one, you can use a black colored pencil if you have, or another marker. That's totally fine. You need a pencil, crayons of assorted colors, whatever colors you want to, make the circles, color the circles, and then for the actual circles, just different size cups or containers or lids you may have around the house, okay? Obviously you want to make sure they're different sizes. These are the things that I've collected, just to keep for art projects, or you can also use the lid of your glue stick as well, which is another thing we're going to be needing for this project, okay? And then we're going to need scissors, all right? So those are the main things we're going to use. So let's get started. So on your, this is going to be the main piece of paper for the artwork, and keep that one side. So on your white plain sheet of paper, the printer paper, you are actually going to color it in, okay? The whole area in different colors, whatever colors you want to do. I've done mine in different sections. I've got 9 different colors here. You can overlap them a little bit so you have a combination of different colors. That's totally fine too. If you have colored construction paper or astro paper that's already, colored, you don't need to do this part, but I kind of think it looks pretty cool to have crayons because I like the lines and the textures they create. So once you've done that, you're going to get your circle shapes, whatever you have, and you're going to start tracing. So the more circles you have, the better your flower is going to look. So I would probably recommend at least 2 to 3 for each flower. So you want to have some large circle shapes as well as the small circles. Okay, so you're going to trace around as many times as you want. And you want to do some small ones, like so. Okay, like I mentioned before, you can do the trace around your lid as well of your glue stick. All right, so go ahead and do that. You can pause it while you do that part. And then I have here already some circles cut out, as you can see, in different sizes. Let me get a little small one, okay? And then you can kind of layer them up. Think of like pizza. You've got the base, and then you have the sauce, and you've got the topping, okay? So I have my large one right here. That's going to the base, and I'm going to use a medium-sized circle. Let's do that one. Okay, I hope you can see the colors of that. And then I'll probably put this small one here. I've actually blended in a few colors, and I'm probably going to put that on top of there. Okay, actually, you know what? I'm going to do the small red one. So that's 1 flower center, okay? Because you want to do 3 flowers, and you can kind of play around with which ones you want to use where. And I think I'm going to add those there, and then I have these, the green and the red one, okay? So now I have my 3 center of my flowers. And then I'm going to get my plain piece of paper, the second sheet, and I'm going to position them wherever I want them to be. So I want them to be different heights and lengths. So I'm going to probably put that one here. This one could be a little bit tall, and that one kind of on the edge right there. And you want to make sure there's enough space around it so you can draw your petals. All right. And again, you want to be at the top half of your paper, or at least by the halfway point. If you do them too low, you're not going to have too much space for the stems. Okay. And you have a lot of empty space at the top, so you kind of position it in a way that it kind of fills up your paper. And then next up, you're going to glue it down. Okay. So let me start with this one first. Feel free to fast forward this part. Glue that down. orange one. Okay. I'm doing mine a lot faster, but you're going to take a little bit more time. Okay. Do this one. Try to go all around the edge so you don't have these little flappy ends. This is going to be my tall flower. Okay. So if you want to really do little smaller ones, you can certainly add some more smaller circles to this. Right. Oops. And then that one there too. Okay. There. So now we have 3 centers for our flowers. So now the next step, you're going to get your Sharpie, the fine point one, and then you're going to draw your stems. I kind of like to make them a little bit wavy so it looks more natural, because flowers don't usually grow super straight. Now, if you feel like you need to do pencil first before you do this part, you can go ahead and do that and then trace over it with a Sharpie. But I'm just going to go ahead and do my Sharpie directly on the paper. Okay, let's do that one slightly angled. Okay, you can draw your leaves. You can draw them however you want. You can draw them long and thin, or you can do them wide. It's entirely up to you. Okay, all right. Then we're going to start making our little patterns and designs. I'm going to show you my finished example, just for you to get an idea. Okay, so I've traced around some of the circles. I've added small little designs to the centers as well. But I'm going to start with a thick one first, and then after I've finished with my thick lines, I'm going to go with the extra fine Sharpie and then add a few more details. Okay, so I'm going to, let's start with this one here. I'm going to trace around. Remember, you can do your flowers however you want. I'm just going to give you some ideas. Do little swirlies in here. This one I'm going to do like so. That's my dog Coco. And then just add your patterns however you want. Okay, like so. Do the thick ones, and then okay, so now I'm going to use the extra fine Sharpie and just add more little details. It just looks more interesting when you have different thickness of lines. And then again, you can do it however you want. All right, and then I'm going to add some to the actual circles too. Like I said, the more details you add, the more interesting and fun it's going to look. And I'm not going to do all the flowers, just going to do this one, and then I'm going to put up my finished example to give you an idea of the things you can do. Okay, so once you've finished all of them, like here, all right, so here are some fun ideas. I've added like little pointy ones, little swirlies, little dots. The possibilities are endless in what you can do. And then I went ahead and colored in the leaves in green. You can just leave them plain if you want to. And at the bottom, what I did with the thicker Sharpie is basically just added little blades of grass, just kind of flicking, going from the bottom of the paper, going upwards like this in different directions. Okay, and there you have it. We've got your 3 lovely little whimsical Wassily Kandinsky inspired flowers. Okay, hope you enjoy making it. Have fun, and please do share this with me. Have your parents take a photograph of it and send me an email. All right, take care. Bye-bye.